Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately I have some very bad news for Call of Duty Black Ops 6 on Game Pass. To be honest with you guys, this was too true to be good. Unfortunately, we just got hit with not only a price increase for Game Pass, but also some new changes to the existing tiers, and if I say so myself, they are changes for the worst. Now to be honest with you guys, this was to be expected, it was coming, we could see it from miles away. You know, with the $70 billion purchase of Activision, and the further monetary losses by adding Black Ops 6 day 1 to Game Pass, this was to be expected, it was coming, we all could see it. Price increase for Game Pass unfortunately is here, and all these changes will be officially taking place in September, which is just perfectly in time for the release of Call of Duty Black Ops 6. The Xbox Game Pass price increase are as follows. For PC Game Pass, it will increase from $10 a month to $12 a month, and for the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, it will be increasing from $17 a month to $20 a month, while the Game Pass Core subscription, which gave you online access and some selected games from Game Pass, has been increased to $10 a month or $75 yearly. Now, while the price increase is unfavorable but it is understandable, here is the head scratcher of a decision. Microsoft is removing the Game Pass for console tier, which gave you the full access to Game Pass but with no online access, which means if you wanted to buy the Xbox Game Pass for console tier, you had to bundle with the Xbox Game Pass Core subscription to be able to play your games online. Now the Game Pass for console tier is being removed and been replaced by a new tier called the Xbox Game Pass Standard, which will give you Game Pass and also include Xbox Live or online access, which the previous tier did not include, and that all seems good, right? But here is the caveat: you will have no access to day 1 releases. Yes, that's right, the new Game Pass tier, the Game Pass Standard, will not include day 1 releases, which means if you subscribe to this tier, you will not have access to Black Ops 6. And the unfortunate part is the fact that once this change takes place, new subscribers to Game Pass will not be able to subscribe to Game Pass for console tier because, like I said, that is being removed. You will be forced to either subscribe to Xbox Game Pass Standard or the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate tier, and that's it, okay? However, if you are a current subscriber of the Xbox Game Pass for console tier, as long as you do not subscribe to a new tier, you will continue to be subscribed to that tier. But once you decide to stop subscribing to that tier and you want to resubscribe again to Game Pass, you cannot subscribe to Game Pass for console. Instead, like I said, just like every other new subscription to Game Pass, you will either have to choose Game Pass Standard with no day 1 releases, like I said, or the Game Pass Ultimate tier. And may I add that this new Game Pass Standard tier will cost you $15 a month, okay? $15 a month for internet and Game Pass with no day 1 releases. I mean, what is the point of this change? Seriously, why remove the Xbox Game Pass for console, which had everything including day 1 releases, you only needed online access? Why remove that tier and add the new Game Pass Standard tier, which yes includes online but it does not include day 1 releases? What is the point of Game Pass then, okay? This defeats the purpose of Game Pass. Game Pass is absolutely awesome. Not only you have hundreds and hundreds of games to choose from and play, you also had the ability to play them day 1, but with this tier you can no longer play day 1 releases, which means, like I said, if you want to play Black Ops 6 on day 1 and you're subscribed to the Xbox Game Pass Standard tier, you cannot do that. And with the removal of the Game Pass for console tier, Microsoft are pretty much forcing you to all subscribe to Game Pass Ultimate, which is the most expensive tier that you can subscribe to, because let's be honest, why would anyone subscribe to Game Pass Standard for $15 a month and you don't even get day 1 releases? What is the point of that? Game Pass Ultimate is the best one, and guess what? They're forcing you to choose that, and with the price increase of $20 a month now, this is absolutely terrible, okay? Like I mentioned earlier in the video, the price increase is understandable, but this new tier having no day 1 releases, that is absolutely stupid. Continue with Call of Duty and Game Pass news. I must say that not all news are bad news. We do actually have some good news, and that is the fact that we could actually see our first Call of Duty being added to Xbox Game Pass later this month, and that Call of Duty is none other than the current Modern Warfare 3. Yes, you heard that right, the current Modern Warfare 3 could be added to Xbox Game Pass as soon as this month, which is absolutely crazy. Now I just need to mention that this has not been 100% confirmed by Call of Duty or Microsoft. This is simply a new report from Insider Gaming, Tom Henderson's website, and as you guys know, Tom Henderson, a very well-known leaker, a very well credible leaker, not only for Call of Duty but in games in general. He has heard from his sources that the current plan is to add Modern Warfare 3 to Game Pass later this month, and again, that is absolutely awesome. That is, in my opinion, a stepping stone, the first step to actually adding all the previous Call of Duty games to Game Pass. All we need is to just start off with one Call of Duty game being added to Game Pass and watch the floodgates absolutely open with all the previous Call of Duty games like Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2 the original, and all the awesome Call of Duty games will of course follow soon after. So like I said, that is absolutely amazing. Although we did get some terrible news with the price increase and the tier changes, this is definitely good news if it is true, if it is 100%. But of course at this point in time nothing has been confirmed by Microsoft or Activision, so we'll simply just have to wait and see if Modern Warfare 3 will be indeed coming to Game Pass sometime later this month. But either way, whether it does or not, we all know it's only a matter of time before Call of Duty makes its way into Game Pass. Whether like I said it starts with Modern Warfare 3 or Black Ops 6, you know sooner or later all Call of Duty games will be making their way to Game Pass, and that will be absolutely awesome. But what do you guys think about all of this, the price increase, the new tier changes? Make sure to tell me in the comment section down below. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about all of this. But with all that being said, make sure to click the video on the screen right now to learn what will carry forward and what will not carry forward in Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Thank you guys for watching this video.